So a South Carolina judge who recently ruled against the Frumpy Dump administration and has been subjected to threats and harassment since then, her mansion on a beach in South Carolina burned to the ground yesterday. Let's talk about it. So apparently Judge Goldstein was on the beach when the fire erupted. However, her husband, Arnold Goldstein, who just happens to be a former Democrat South Carolina state senator, was in the home along with their 2 children. According to reporting, the fire erupted midday yesterday. Now, South Carolina's Law Enforcement Division, aka SLED, that's South Carolina's version of the FBI, is investigating this. And according to them, Judge Peterson was on the beach walking her dogs at the time of the fire. Now her husband and the children were inside of the home. They found the husband on the back of the house in a marshy area. They had to use a canoe and a rope to pull him from the tricky terrain. Now 3 people were hospitalized with injuries, one of whom had to be air evacuated to the Medical University of South Carolina. Now, Judge Goldstein recently made headlines. Just last month, she was involved in a controversial case in determining if voter personal information in South Carolina could be turned over to Frumpy Dump's DOJ. She issued a temporary restraining order in early September, stemming from a lawsuit challenging whether the South Carolina Election Commission could give voter data to the Department of Justice. Now, her ruling was later overturned after a 6-page opinion from the Supreme Court took issue with her process in barring the state from complying. She was criticized by the Supreme Court, signed by all 5 justices, for failing to detail what kind of damage would be caused in the release of the personal information of voters. And since that ruling, Judge Goldstein has received harassment and threats, just like a lot of judges have been experiencing these days. It's also very important to note that Frumpy Dump and his Cracker Jack Box administration has been attacking Democrats and what they have deemed as radical left judges. And just yesterday, Frumpy Dump's Chief of Staff, Stephen Miller, posted this on Twitter. All right, players, so we'll wait to see what comes out in the Washington arrangement of this investigation. What do you all think, players? Put your thoughts in the comments. This is Double D Mo for the Black Accurate News.